Nobody needs to struggle with substance use or mental health issues alone. Milwaukee County Behavioral Health Services offers free resources to anyone needing support. In today's Mental Health Minute, we're joined by Santana Lee, Executive Director of Milwaukee's All for Kids Foster Care Support Program. Hey, Santana.
Hey, Reggie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Doing well.
Good. Now tell me about, how did you get into the work that you're doing now, and how did All for Kids come about?
Well, All for Kids started because, I grew up in non-traditional kinship. So foster care has kind of always been in my family in a sense. And then as I got older, I fostered and I adopted my 3 cousins. And going through the adoption process with them was very stressful, but what I noticed is that it was a lot of disparities in certain communities when it came to foster care. And it wasn't much that I could really do being a foster parent, but I knew when I adopted my girls that I wanted to do more.
Right.
So I did a lot of research and background with youth that had already aged out of the foster care system to kind of get their backstories of what are the supports that they felt like that they needed while they was in care. And one of the things that they always said was they didn't feel supported emotionally. And I always been big on mental health and healing anyway. So I just thought it would be great for me to take the classes that I needed to be able to add to the supports that they needed to heal emotionally. And then All for Kids was born.
Okay. What sets All for Kids apart from maybe some of the similar programs?
Well, personally, I don't know a lot of organizations in Milwaukee, especially 6 years ago, that focused solely on healing. Right? I know a lot of organizations that focus on other things in the foster care area, but I wanted healing to be like the heart of All for Kids.
Right.
And I think that's my special sauce.
Wow. Okay. Why do you think it's important that kids are given the opportunity to heal from trauma?
Well, I think it's important because most of the time that anyone is exposed to trauma is something that they didn't ask for.
Right.
You know, when we talking about kids, we talking about little people that don't really have much control over what happens to them anyways.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's important for them to heal, because then that will give them a chance for them to be able to live the lives that they would want to have lived if they had control over situations that, at certain parts of their life.
Okay. All right. What would you say is the one single most important message that you would want to share with the community?
I would say, personally, I feel like that everyone or almost everyone on some level is struggling with some type of mental health or some type of trauma. So I just think that everybody should be gentle and be nice to others. You never know if someone is at their breaking point and ready to snap. So we just need to be more kind and lead with love, because I honestly do live by love heals all. And love is healing.
Right.
So I would just want to ask the community or let the community know, always lead with love.
Right.
And always reach out and get help if you feel like you need it. And let's just get rid of the stigma against mental health, because it's really to help us.
Yeah, that's real. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. To learn more about Milwaukee County's Mental Health Minute and available resources, visit betterwaystocope.org. If you or a loved one are experiencing a mental health crisis, call our 24-hour crisis line at 414-257-7222.